Good morning. It's May the 17th, 2018. My name is Doug from Digital Currency Traders, and with me here today is crypto trader Vader. So I'll start off with an introduction and get crypto trader Vader to give us a tour of what you can do here in 1broker.
Excellent. Well, thanks for having me on. And let's have a quick look at the actual platform. Doug, I'm just going to share my screen because the screen that's on your screen now is the pre-logged in screen. So what you're seeing here is what happens when you log in to 1broker. So you can see here I'm logged into my account. It's funded with a small amount of Bitcoin here, and you can see that a lot of that is allocated in positions at the moment. And the way that I've done that is through copying some successful traders and some popular traders. So the 1broker platform itself, first and foremost, is a platform to take your Bitcoins and trade commodities with Bitcoin, enabling you to increase the value of your Bitcoin, increase your Bitcoin holdings without having to jump from fiat to commodities, back to fiat, back to Bitcoin. It's directly trading with Bitcoin. The following function of 1broker is an addition which is very popular because it enables you to take someone who is being a successful trader and has a history of successfully trading commodities and to copy them. So every time they trade a position, the system automatically trades the exact same position for you. Let's have a look maybe at some of these traders so you can get an idea of how that works. I'm going to click on successful traders here, and that's going to take me through to a broader view of the many different traders that are trading on 1broker, and some of them, of course, are more successful than others. We can see here that Roswell Key is up 231% this month. Liberman is up 95.66%. If we then click into one of them, which one should we click into here, Doug? What do you think?
Let's take a look at Cool Hand Luke.
Let's take a look at Cool Hand Luke. He's only up 4.68% this month compared to other traders. However, if we go and click into his profile, we can see a few different interesting things. The first one, let's just zoom out a little bit here. Down here, you can see the previous performance of this trader. You can see that back in June, July, he was getting really good results. And then for about 4 months there, he had some pretty bad results, pretty negative results. And then for the last 3 months, he's been performing relatively well again. This chart you're looking at here is the amount of people that are following his trades automatically. And then up in the top right corner rather, you've got the number of copiers that are currently copying his trades. So my opinion just on this particular trader is that it looks like there's a very good chance that if I copy all of his trades that I'll be losing big amounts of money. And that's something that I'll probably look to avoid on 1broker. However, if I did want to, actually, you know what, let's go back. We'll have a look at some of the other traders, maybe find another one here. Let's have a look at Liberman. So these results are a little more mixed. We've still got 4 months that weren't so good. However, they weren't as bad as the previous trader. And you're still having some consistently positive results as well.
Yeah,
So
it's important to notice, though, that when you start trading him makes a big difference. For example, if you had started trading him just in April, you'd have lost all your money.
It's very true, and it's definitely risky. I think the percentages here that we're dropping is the percentage that's traded. So it's always good to allocate a very small amount of money to positions that are high risk, like this particular profile. And the way that I would copy is essentially once I find a trader that I like and I've decided I want to copy, I click the copy button up here in the top right corner, and then I can select anywhere from 1 Bitcoin all the way down to 0.001, I think. I mean, I think you can even get that low. So 0.001 Bitcoin, which is about $8. I can choose to copy Liberman. All of his trades now will be copied on my account with 0.001 Bitcoin. If I scroll down on my profile here, there's a lot of open positions there, but I'll actually see Liberman's profile here is being copied for 0.001.
That's
so I can stop copying.
awesome. I haven't actually copied any other traders yet. I hadn't gone through that process.
There you go. So you probably see, Doug, that I'm actually copying your profile there as well.
I don't think I have any open copied trades right now.
Well, that's good. That's good to know. A lot of these positions have been opened by Dividend 667. He trades quite actively, and so I've allocated a relatively small position to copy for all of his trades. And what that essentially means is that if he opens, 10 or 15 positions, then I'm still able to copy all of them, because you don't want to copy with such a large amount that only the first 1 or 2 trades are going to be copied, and then the remaining trades are automatically not copied because you've run out of funds.
Well, that's pretty interesting way to sort of diversify where your funds are as well. If you get to know a trader and how much they trade, the number of trades he's got open there is kind of surprising to me. That they're all long and short and long and short.
Yeah. And you can see a couple of them are losing, but because they've got such small positions, the size of the position is so small, it's not hugely affecting the total balance. It's very slowly and subtly impacting the actual balance. And of course, with a trader like Dividend 667, we'll take a look at his profile in a sec. You'll see that the fact that he does a lot more trades and I'm allocating a smaller amount kind of mitigates a little bit of the risk of trading, because I'm getting across a variety of trades and it's a longer term plan.
Do you take any time to look at the chart patterns that the person's trading and the sort of the character of how big are their winners and how big are their losers?
Well, let's take a look at Dividend's profile and we'll see if we can discover some of that information.
Well, I like that he's got such a steady positive return month after month after month. That's really good.
Exactly. And you got to remember as well that might look at this February result and you might see plus 265.9%.
Yeah,
which is huge, like a great return.
Insane.
However, that is against only the money that was traded. So if he's traded, maybe he's traded a very small position, it's leveraged and it's doubled up, then that would look like a very large increase, whereas it's not a huge increase because my position size is so small. So This is what I like about Dividend, is that he does trade quite frequently. And so a lot of these numbers that you're seeing are reflected more readily in my final balance. So if we go over to shared trades, we're able to see some of the trades that he's made.
Well, yeah, you can go through. You see his list of open trades there. You're at the top there, and he's got an enormous list of open trades that he's been holding, some since January, that are at a 25% loss.
Yeah, that's concerning that some of these are way back from March.
Well, he's just doing a 1-to-1 leverage on that trade as well. That's interesting. 2.8% leverage on Telsa.
Where is that? Are we looking at the open trades still?
In the open trades, you can see the digit underneath the name of the whatever he's trading. You can see that's a Telsa trade for a 1-to-1 leverage, so that there's no overnight financing fees on that specific trade. He can hold it, and it's not as costly to hold and wait.
he can just wait on that and wait it out. This particular one, he's elected to close off. If we scroll down a little bit further past all these open trades, which Dividend 667 has a significant amount of, not all traders will hold this many open trades. But we can see that a lot of these closed trades here have been slightly profitable. Some of them nicely profitable. Look at this one here, trading Alibaba. Nice 52.9% profit.
And he was immediately proven correct on this trade.
Immediately. So right here, he's bought, and the next second he's up. Well, maybe not second, but the next hour he's up.
Very good. That is awesome to see this. I hadn't noticed this guy's trading, and getting into really studying how they trade is great for a number of reasons, so that you can copy these guys and trade them and relax and just let it take its time, but also to learn and really look at the markets that he's trading, look at the chart patterns he's trading, and start to get to actually learn from him.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at the other trader that I'm copying at the moment, which is Ledger Status. I haven't logged in to check in about a month or so, where this guy's been posting 27% loss so far this month. You can see that just something interesting to note as well, that the minute that someone starts losing, there's almost as if it's a market itself, the amount of copiers will drop off very, very quickly.
Yeah, there's a wave of copiers moving from successful trader to successful trader. And then you'll see that some of the traders have a good month and a bad month and a good month and a bad month. So jumping around, probably you really got to research why you're following each person.
For sure. And down the bottom here as well, something to take into consideration when you're looking at what sort of trader to follow is the allocation of their assets and what they're trading as well. So it's good to kind of see a bit of a mix, but it's also, I mean, at the same time, if you see someone that's trading 100% stocks, it might be because they're very accustomed to the flows of the stock market, and that's kind of what they specialize in. And it's definitely worthwhile considering what it is that they're trading as well.
That's awesome. I like this tour of the traders, and you brought up a few points about following them and things to look at when you're following them that I hadn't been paying attention to. So this is fantastic. I'll probably put some funds toward copying a couple traders and see how that goes over time. I like that.